Alright, I'm going to share our eBay workroom here. Please excuse the mess. Hopefully many of you also have a mess in your eBay room. But our room and our house are a work in progress. So some of these things will be changing. This is our photo tent. I made an enclosure for it. We had this table. Let me move this. I store some of our boxes down there. That's more or less overflow. I have a switch that I wired up here to turn on the light in there to take pictures, and that's just an extension cord that has multiple outlets on it, like you would use outside for Christmas lights or something. My desk, no big deal. Some of the filing cabinets and things. We use a lot of the filing cabinets for storage. Let me show you here. For several of our things. That's some of our new things, but you can also use it for any kinds of things. We have a very wide variety of stuff. So I've just basically designed the room using what we have already. We had certain sizes of shelves, and so I made different areas to fit different things that we have. You know, we have these lamps, so I just went by the size that we have. We don't use that printer much for our eBay stuff, so it's up there out of the way. But we usually use the laser printer and the label printer there every day. The paper cutter, we use that a lot for different things. But this is our shipping area. Let me back up a little bit. I made this back in 2005. So at the time I was unemployed and we were just starting to sell full-time on eBay. So I used what I had. I didn't plan on using it this long, but it's lasted. So I've kind of added to it along the way. The bubble wrap here is on, this is a rod for a closet. Two brackets that you would use to put up a shelf in a closet. We put our different poly mailers up there on the shelves. Over here we have some padded eBay mailers that we use pretty much every day. Newspaper for packing. We've got a bunch of the big bubbles that we save and people save for us, the priority mail. Let me show you. This was the plan that I made for the room, and I just measured out the room. I measured out each different thing and figured out where everything was going to fit before I even started. This right here, this tape dispenser, works well for us. All I did was take apart a tape dispenser like that to make that one. So anyway, like I said, I used what we had available. I added this year for our scale. These heavy-duty drawer slides are really nice to hold pretty much any package I want, and it's plugged in behind there, so I don't have to worry about batteries. Okay, I made a couple rows with some clothes hanging there. I made several of these shelves are made to fit a certain size of boxes that we have and certain sizes of totes. But as I said, it's still a work in progress. This cabinet is going to end up having shelves all the way up to the same height as that one. Back up and show you this other row of cabinets is also going to have shelves the same height as that one on the end. So the filing cabinets, we were able to purchase a bunch of those from one of our suppliers that was doing some remodeling, so they were $5 to $10 a piece. Worked out great. Now these plastic bins, I use them a lot for clothing. I use the custom label field. Have a label on the tote, and then inside I have the tote label and then the individual items label, so I have them so the labels are all up, easy to find that way. And I have to say that the file drawers are the easiest, because you don't have to take it all the way out, pull it out far enough to be able to open the lid, because obviously you can't open that without taking it all the way out. And I do like the clear so that you can see what's in there. A lot of this stuff is not going to be there later, but shoes, I put them in a different tote, and I do the same kind of thing. Put the number on there. I'll have a different number. I put the number on every side of the tote so that I can put it in there any way that I want. And I use different types of inventory numbers for, just like this, for different types of things. Some of these things are individually packaged already. The numbers that begin with an E are mostly items that are packed up and ready to go, or just about ready to go. So that's about all I can think of. We still have stuff in our dining room that I'm working on. I hope this helps someone.